Hey y'all, it's Kwame from GraphiSketch. Today I'll be showing y'all a comparison between these two popular opaque white pen liners to use in any white accents in your work. At first I'll show y'all a real quick size comparison and assessment of the physical features, and then I will go into a quick drawing sample in the second half of the video. Let's check it out. First, let's check out the Uniball Signo. This comes with a broad tip, as you can see here. It is a gel pen, so I believe the ink is waterproof. Comes with a basic 4-piece body, cap being 1 piece, body being its own 1 piece, section and body. And then the small metal casing at the very top pops off for you to see the underlying needle tip of the ballpoint. Overall, a very simple and neat design. Very ergonomic in the hand. Holds well, very good. There's a small little grip here. Has a very fine, almost gel-like section with a very small amount of friction to hold on. Holds well unposted as well as posted, as you can see here. Very light cap, so it hardly affects the ergonomics and balance of it at all. Next up is the Posca pen by Uni. This is an opaque pen that uses acrylic paint, whereas the Uniball Signo uses a white ink. This pen is also waterproof once dry, so you can go over it with watercolor or use it over watercolor. Anyway, this is the second to smallest tip that's offered in Uniball's line. The smallest tip actually comes with a small metal casing that holds the pen and reinforces the smaller tip. This comes with a tapered felt tip at the very top for easy access to smooth lines and provides a very tactile feel as you draw with it. This body does not come apart very easily. There is a small seam here. It might be able to, but I wouldn't risk it. Comes with a nice little clip here. All right, spring. Good balance. Holds very well, unposted as well as posted, because I like the Signo gel pen. These both have very light caps that hardly add any weight onto the back, so posting is no problem. Onto our line test. I'll go ahead and try out the Uniball Posca first. Not Uniball, Uni Posca. All right. Very opaque, as you can see. I'm having no trouble covering this black paper with single strokes at all. Not experiencing any sort of skipping. Very pleasant pen to work with. And now onto the Uniball Signo broad tip, the gel pen, which does not take acrylic ink paint, but takes gel-based ink. Already having issues with skipping. Let's draw a little bit slower. All right, it is fairly opaque, but I'm already seeing issues with its flow. This is cardstock, so it should not have issues like this already. Okay, its flow is starting to get better, but in close strokes, I'm seeing that the pen tip can kind of overtake some past strokes and cause them to develop small lines, as you can see right there. Not very favorable. If I go very slow, I can get a pretty solid line that is very similar to the Posca pen. Let's try some fast writing now, just to show you how much it can skip. Oh, actually that's quite surprising. It's catching up very well there. I suppose it's just kind of warming up, because I did actually just buy this pen yesterday, so it should have some warming up to do, but it's kind of inconsistent almost. Sometimes when I draw slow with it, it ends up skipping more than when I draw fast, which is kind of weird. Here is the final comparison with the Uniball Posca on the left and the Uniball Signo on the right. As you can see, overall, there's higher opacity and virtually zero skipping with the Posca pen, as well as higher opacity and not having to go back on your old strokes to develop opacity. With the Uniball Signo, I was experiencing some moderate skipping and unfavorable strokes in the speed section and the slow areas too. So you can't quite tell when you're going to get a very smooth line with this pen, which doesn't make it quite the best for very fine artwork. So apologies for that very abrupt ending. Phone died. But out of these two pens, I would have to go with the Uniball Posca. I think it's kind of flipped around there. But yes, this pen was far more opaque than the Uniball Signo in every way, did not skip at all, had a very smooth line, very clean tip. Just in every way, this pen is better. I don't see how you could choose this over this unless you're looking for a drier tip and you have paper that can warp easier, such as very thin cardstock and sketch paper. So Uniball Posca wins. The exact code for this pen is the PC1M in white. See y'all later. Have a good day.